Hey, good morning and welcome today. Today is a beautiful day and I'm going to record here. I'm very happy to join you on this Thursday here in New Zealand at 10 o'clock in the morning for this quantum healing journey. And this journey you can take at any time you need to have this really boost into feeling that you trust yourself more, that your level of faith in life, faith in humanity is really amplifying because every time we are faced with challenging circumstances outside of our reality, every time we receive information about something that's happening in the world or something that's happening in our family, even our physical body, even in our everyday life, we are shaken up. Very often it's like a shock. It's like, oh, why is this happening? What can I do about it? And so on. And I have observed, for a long period of time that the more we can relax into this scenario, the more we can have faith in the fact that even if it's unfolding, I have faith in myself for overcoming this situation. I have faith in myself for learning something from it, from basically being able to handle it like the wise adult that I am. And when we are faced with challenges in the collective, it is very important to be able to go into this deep level of faith in the fact that even though it doesn't really make sense what's going on at the moment in the world, and we don't know how to fix it, and it seems impossible to fix it, we can have faith in the fact that it is possible and it's going to happen every single day that we choose personally to work on ourselves and to share our light unapologetically with the world. Because if everyone on the planet was simply to turn their awareness into the sovereign divine alignment with themselves, then we would pretty much live in the golden age straight away. Okay, so the more we do it ourselves, the more it creates this ripple, this wave out there, when we allow others to also find that the truth of their own divinity and to be able to dive deeper and deeper into understanding what it means on a personal level. It's so nice to see you all this morning. Good morning, good morning. Hello. Yes, I'm doing well. It's interesting because it often happens that the universe brings us the experiences that we need to grow. And as I have started teaching more like this, for a couple of years now, but more about the quantum world, specifically like over a year ago, my reality has shifted drastically, like a quantum jump, quantum leap after the other. And yesterday, exactly during this week on faith, I received a news that is very shocking. It's shocking in a way that, oh my God, it's happening. And I kind of felt it coming for a long time, but receiving that email, I thought, ooh, like, no, it's happening. And as soon as that I received that news, it's like, how interesting. My level of faith is being challenged right now. How can I have faith in myself? How can I have faith in life, in the universe, in the perfect divine architecture of life? Because basically, my landlord sent me an email saying that he was increasing the rent drastically, like it's a big increase, guy, and that he wanted me to sign that contract for 2 years, and otherwise I might have to move. And I really love this place, but there are things as well that I don't like about this place that I miss having. So everything is being kind of like shifting at the moment, and it is this as soon as massive drastic change that we don't trigger ourselves, is like coming from the external, from the macrocosm, comes like that. This is when our level of faith becomes really tested, because if I start rationalizing about it, it's like, oh my God, like how can I find somewhere else to go that is nice? I have a dog, I have a cat in New Zealand. It's pretty much impossible to find landlord that accept pets. And I've realized as well that I'm a freaking quantum master, and this is exactly my journey, and this is coming for a reason. And as soon as I received the news, I was like, whew, I could feel my human being reacting emotionally and stressfully, but I could feel my soul, my inner being, the whole that I am. I was like literally creating this cocoon, and therefore I felt very safe. I felt very supported. And as I tuned in and I really connected with my team, and so I was like, okay, so now you need to give me signs. Do I stay? Do I go? I don't know what to do. And an hour later, as I was sitting there, I looked outside and I had never seen anything like it. I saw one cloud coming, but the cloud is not like a cloud in the distance. It's a cloud right in front of my balcony. And then there was another one, until all of these clouds came right on my balcony, freaking balcony just right there. And all of a sudden I was in the fog and I had no more view. It was completely blocked and closed. And they told me it's time to go. Don't stay attached to it's attachment. Remember that your practice is non-attachment. Being attached to the view, being attached to the location, being attached to things is not your role here. Detachment, fluidity, faith, trust, movement, change. That's the state of beingness of a multidimensional being. A multidimensional being does not stay attached to things that are, does not stay attached to things of the senses. That's literally coming from yogic philosophy, which I have studied and loved, and I still absolutely love that. I've done that for many, many years. So you see, every time there is something that comes and that you feel that the ground is shaking, and you create that, or it's coming like unpredicted, unwanted, it is a wonderful invitation for you to dive deeper in yourself and find faith. And say, like, how can I trust myself? How can I trust life? How can I trust the divine that is everywhere, supporting me always in this moment? Allow me to witness miracles. I'm here to create and witness miracles. So now is the time to practice. So yes, I'm going to practice creating and witnessing miracles for me in the next couple of weeks. And I will let you know how it goes, of course, because I love sharing. Okay, so I will also love this meditation, this quantum healing journey, because I do need it. Okay, I would love to invite you now to stop everything that you're doing. If you're listening to the replay, I know it's a good time for you to sit in a comfortable position with your spine nice and straight. As you relax in your body here, allow a soft smile to come on your lips. As you allow a soft smile to come on your lips, you connect with the joyful nature of your divinity. Our soul is joyful and relaxed always, because our soul is the all-knowing. It knows very much what's happening to us now, and it knows very well where we are heading. And it has deep faith in us. It has deep faith in itself. And as our soul resides at the highest level of love and faith that we could ever feel and perceive, therefore it can stay joyful and happy in all circumstances, because it can witness the playfulness of life unfolding. We invite these frequencies now within the self to allow ourselves to relax even more in the present moment. As we are here, we feel our body drop into this space. We feel our brain relaxing within the skull, our eyes softening within their sockets, our tongue relaxing in our mouth. Connect to the softness of your breath. Connect to the natural, regular movement of the breath. And now, as I draw from the meditation that we did on Tuesday, we're going to simply connect to this divine knowing that's present within ourselves, that we know that our breath is there all the time. We don't even have to pay attention to it. There is an unlimited amount of oxygen present for us. We have faith in the fact that our body just keeps on breathing, our heart keeps on beating. We don't need to control anything. It's happening effortlessly. Allow yourself to feel that and be touched by the miraculous life that's always pumping, always flowing within you. When you forget completely about it, your body stays alive, your breath keeps flowing, your heart keeps beating. Allow yourself to feel more in touch with faith in your body, for doing what it needs to be doing so you can keep on living and stay healthy and vibrant. And relax even more in your body now. I would love to invite you to say a prayer within the intimacy of your own heart, maybe out loud in your space. And here we are going to activate our connection with a beautiful spirit guide. It can be a spirit guide that you know. Maybe someone new will come. Call upon a spirit guide now through your prayers. And say, dear one, I'm calling you now to join me in this sacred space, in this sanctuary that I'm creating for us. I would like to invite you to come and sit with me and co-create with me for this journey. I thank you so much for coming, for supporting me always, for protecting me and guiding me and showing me the way to the return of my own sovereign divinity. My dear angel, my guide, my protector, I love you dearly and I thank you for your presence. Today I am calling you, dear angel, because I need you to increase my level of faith. As I call you, I have faith in you, in the fact that you exist, even though I cannot see you and feel you and hear you all the time. I know that you are there. I have unconditional faith in you. I also have faith in the divine, even though at times I'm not sure how that can be actually embodied, how I can work with that. But I just know that deep within my heart, I do trust the universe. I do trust life. Dear angel, dear friend, I would love to invite you now to help me increase level of faith by drawing this faith around me and within my heart. Thank you. And so be it. And as you pray this way, feel how you feel now. As you pray this way, observe your heart opening up to receiving, to connecting with your spirit guide, even though it might not be very vivid in terms of intuitive experience, you feel differently. And just feeling differently is already showing you how real it is that you're creating this connection, because your emotions show you the experience that you're having in this moment. So when you feel happy and joyful to pray and call upon your spirit guide, you know that you're already co-creating with them, because you feel better. And as you are here now, imagine that your spirit guide is offering you a huge ball of white light. This white light might have some different spectrums of light within it. It could be like it's like a white sun, but some of the rays of the sun are inside the sun. You can see pink flames or green flames. There can be more than one color. That's very personal to you. So your spirit guide, your angel friend, is just handing this to you now, and it's floating in front of you, and it's very big. You feel it's warm, but it's not burning. It's just this really nice, delicious warmth that makes us feel like we want to stay. It's a cocoon. This is a ball that represents the highest level of faith available to you in this reality, in this moment, knowing that in a year, in a day, in a month, you could have a bigger ball even available to you. But right now, this ball is beautiful and perfect and magnificent. It is showing you everything that you can access already, and it is marvelous. And now you are going to witness that within this ball, this sun, there are 3 flames at the center. There is a pink flame, a magenta flame, and a red flame. This trinity of flames represent the trinity of connection to faith that we are going to explore today through this quantum healing journey. Faith in the self, faith in humanity, and faith in the higher power. And now you can see that the first flame, the red flame, is coming. It is like being birthed by the central sun in front of you. And the red flame is coming towards you now. And it is beautifully dancing. It looks like even a being inside the flame is there. And you're going to take the flame and simply place it in your heart. And this red flame is the flame of passionate love. It's like the most romantic, sexiest, amazing love you could see. It's literally this beautiful red, like a heart red. And this flame is coming in your heart, and it is the flame of unconditional faith in yourself. Maybe remember what it feels like to really burn from someone, to be so in love that you cannot stop thinking about this person. You literally think for a while that this person is actually perfect until you get to know them more. It's like, oh, maybe not that much. They also have, areas of growth, but I still love this person. It's like this unconditional love. And this is for you. And this is level of love and faith in yourself now. And as this red flame is now merging within your heart, feel it burn away all impurities that are preventing you from having this level of connection with yourself. And you will see that this flame is kind of creating babies, and inside your heart, you have maybe hundreds of little flames, and these little flames are simply going to jump around within your physical body, and they're going to burn impurities as they do so. They're going to remove density, lower fractal reflection frequencies, blocks, fears, limiting beliefs, outdated programs residing within each and every one of your cells, all the way to your DNA, as we ask and request for your DNA coil to open up, as we ask and request for every single atom to release the information preventing you from having profound level of faith and unconditional love in yourself now and always. And through the transmutation of the alchemical fire of the red flame, we ask and request that it is done, and it is done through multidimensional time and space reality all the way to this day. It is done. And now you can feel this kind of, it's like wave movements inside your body as the red flame is now very big in your heart. It is as if you could perceive waves everywhere in your body, and it is recording you with higher level of faith in yourself. So no matter what happens, you know that you've got it. You know that you can trust yourself. Your soul knows the way. You simply need to get out of the way as a human being to allow the soul to take over everything so you can be in unity consciousness, enjoying the effortless dance of life unfolding in front of your eyes. And as you do so, you witness miracles on a daily basis. And as you do so, you command miracles on a daily basis. Because you know that you can. Because you have unconditional faith in your abilities to be that now. Beautiful. You now let this experience go. And draw your awareness to the central sun there and connect to the magenta flame that is now being birthed by this beautiful sun in front of you. And this magenta flame is coming, and again it is coming into your heart. You perceive the shift here happening as you receive the flame of faith in humanity. There is a sense of sharpness there, but it is divine sharpness, it is accuracy, it is clarity and purity, but it is also passion and creativity and compassion and allowing. This flame here represents all the qualities that we can cultivate to embody deeper faith in humanity. We can notice sharp differences between us and between other people around the planet, between our ways of living and believing and behaving, and many different people around the planet. We observe that, asking to have the highest level of clarity and purity. So we simply witness these differences with clarity, without judgment. It's simply an observation. And then with the highest level of compassion and love and creativity, we know that we can allow them to be as they are experiencing their own dance with life, the same way that we're experiencing our own dance with life. And as this flame penetrates really deep in the chambers of our heart, we know and we trust that humans around the planet also have sparks of the divine within them, as they also descend from their own oversoul network, their own God frequencies. And we allow this magenta flame now to multiply within the heart. And as we see all of these little magenta flames now, we just observe as they start jumping around and dancing around our physical body in many different places, burning, alchemizing impurities, density, lower fractal reflection frequencies along the way. Everything that doesn't match the highest level of faith in humanity that we can experience is now being burned and alchemized by the magenta flame of purity. And as it happens, we can feel lighter. We realize that we were carrying many burdens on our shoulders and in different body parts, burdens that were related to the fate of humanity, or to judgment that we have or that we might have had upon certain categories of the population, and that we might have justified that in many ways, but none of these ways need to continue as it is outdated. Every time there is a judgment that brings separation, that is not faith, that is judgment. How can we be differently? How can we open our heart more to loving humanity unconditionally as we learn to love ourselves unconditionally? So realize that it's a process of co-creation. We co-create with ourselves so we can co-create with other humans to together create the golden age that is upon us. As you connect back now, you witness this magenta flame burning deeply within the chambers of your heart. And it is growing. And as it is growing, it is opening up your heart to loving more, to love more other humans. Even if we don't understand them, we can still love them, appreciate them, allow them to be. And we have faith in them, we have faith in their own divinity. This is the path of leadership, of always seeing the light in others when they might not even see themselves. Take a few breaths here and allow this magenta flame to come within each and every part of your being right now, even all around you. And then let that go. And then witness the third flame, the pink flame, in front of you now, coming from the central sun there. This pink flame feels very different again. This pink flame is now coming within your heart. This divine flame is there to connect you with high level of faith in a higher power, in the universe, in the perfect architecture of life, always there to support us. And as you witness this pink flame multiplying within your heart now, you can already feel an increase in connection with a deeper part of yourself, which is also deeper part of your connection with the divine, as you are that. And these pink flames are spreading everywhere in your body now, removing density programs all the way to your DNA, all the way to your atoms, everything that is outdated from this life, past lives, inner child, also ancestors' timeline, as well as the magenta flame and the red flame purifying all impurities from the point of creation all of the way to this day through multidimensional time and space reality. We ask that it is done, that it is completely clear by the alchemical fire of the pink flame, magenta flame, and red flame. The divine trinity of purification, so you can be the vessel of light that you came here to be, clear, pure, strong, courageous, always. As the pink flame is doing this work of purification, observe how it feels. As you can now surrender the burden of carrying humanity and Earth's destiny on your shoulders, you realize that it's got nothing to do with you to a certain extent. It's already being taken care of by the divine itself. All that you have to do is dance with life, create your best reality, and witness everything unfold accordingly. As the more you have faith in yourself, the more you have faith in the divine, the more you create a high reality for yourself and witness miracles unfolding. So you can surrender burdens of needing to do all of these things to save humanity. Because even if you were not there, it would still happen because God has it. Like unity consciousness got this, you know? You can allow yourself to relax. You can relax more into simply being. So you don't carry burdens that are not yours to carry. As this pink flame now is finishing the process of transmutation of programs, fears, patterns that no longer serve you, witness a bigger pink flame growing within your heart. And this feels so amazingly good. This pink flame carries high codes, frequency codes of bliss, bliss state, being fully present in your heart now. You can perceive it within each and every one of your cells. So you can feel yourself vibrating at a much higher level. It's like it's buzzing inside you. Feel this life inside you. Feel how much more deeply you are connected to the divine, and realize now that this connection is the connection to you, as it is one and the same. Having faith in the divine means having faith in yourself, because you are that. Having faith in the divine is having faith in humanity, because humanity is that also. And as you breathe into this, witness the 3 flames dancing in your heart now. The red one, the magenta one, and a pink one. And witness how beautiful they dance together. They're very close together. The spectrum of color is very close. Yet you could feel the slight differences in frequencies. And now as they dance together, they feel very attracted to each other, because they know that they are one. They are simply a trinity being birthed from unity consciousness, the same way we are birthed from our own unity consciousness, from our own oversoul network, connecting to the whole that it is. Everything happened in threes. And the flames are coming together through quantum attraction. And they are starting to dance together and merge together. And as they merge together, you witness a gigantic flash of light inside you. And this flash of light finishes the works of removing everything that no longer serves you, and it also connects to all the layers of your energetic field, all the chakra system outside the physical body, all the way to your light body. And it is connecting you to the earth and connecting you to your oversoul network at a much higher level, as this flash of light allows you to perceive now your huge torus field. And it is done, and it is done. By the power of 3 divine trinity, it is done. Now come back simply in your body and breathe here. As you breathe here, place your hands onto your heart. And connect to your spirit guide, still present there. The central sun is now gone because it has merged with you. You have merged with it. You reside within that light. You are that light. In the intimacy of your own heart, say a few words to your spirit guide. Term of saying thank you for co-creating with me, for bringing me this trinity of divine flames of reconciliation. Now you realize how magical it is to be able to co-create so closely with your spirit guides. It makes such a big difference in our everyday lives, because they are here to support us with so much magic, so much quantum healing, so much wisdom, so many high codes, always mirroring back to us what we already are, what we already know. And after a couple of breaths, you can open your eyes and simply move your body. You can just stretch your body. Thank you very much for joining me and our beautiful non-physical friends for this transmission. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you felt all of these subtle energies, yet powerful energies within your heart, in your physical body, and all around you. So if you love co-creating, you can join Pathway 2. co-creation, it's all about that. We learn to do all of these things with many different beings so we can facilitate this for ourselves. And we are starting at the end of April, so you can totally join now because you receive a free online course when you join, so you can already start working with me and your team, because all of my online courses, it's all about co-creation with, with spirit guides and star races and earth elementals and so on. So thank you so much. I really enjoyed it. I'm so happy that you also enjoyed it. Thank you. Thank you all. I love you dearly. I'm so happy that you received all of these beautiful frequencies. Thank you for being there. I'll send you all my love, and I hope to see you tomorrow for the last transmission of the week. May you... Bye.